we can start off with her. When it comes to stats, right? We have her as a 5-time junior Olympic medalist, 3 gold, 1 silver, a bronze. 2 times women's national champion, 3 times silver glove champ, 2 times Puerto Rico Copa Olímpica champion, 2025 USA boxing champion, won 2025's most outstanding female boxer. She's going to be officially a part of the Classical High School Hall of Fame, 10-time national championship in total. Currently on the USA highest performance team, competing internationally. Currently ranked number 1 in the nation in the youth division, number 7th ranked in the world. Projected to compete in the 2028 Olympics as well. Give a round of applause. And tell the people who you are.
My name is Ciana Nonhphala.
Yes, you heard it right there, Ciana. And she started. We'll get into her story. Let's break down his stats as well before we start. We have here this gentleman, 2021 Houston, Texas Golden Glove champion, 4-time New England champion, 2 times Junior Olympics medalist, silver and bronze, 2024 Puerto Rico Copa Olímpica champion, 2025 USA boxing national champion, currently ranked number 2 in the nation in the junior division. Introduce yourself to the people, brother.
Hi, my name's Chasius Chhoeun.
Yes, sir. Listen, so let's talk about when this started. First of all, you could put the show both of them because I want to get both of their takes on this. Who first started? Who was the person that, was it the brother? Was it the sister? Which one of you actually became, fully into the boxing world? And then, you were like, oh, I want to do it too. Well, how does that even happen? Like, what's that conversation like?
So originally, my dad and Amanda first started going to the gym, and me and Ciana, we didn't really start off doing anything. We didn't start off boxing. So they went to go work out, and we usually just sat there on their phones, just playing games. And they gave us an idea to start just playing around, punch the bags, and from there on out, we've just started a career from it.
Wow. So then I have here you were at what? Well, she was younger when she started, right? So she started at the age of 8 years old. You started at the age of 8 years old boxing, correct?
Yeah, somewhere around there.
8 years old boxing. How was it like? How old are you now? For those who don't know out there,
I'm 18.
18. How old are you?
I'm 15.
15. So we have 15 and 18-year-old, teenage young phenomenons here representing Rhode Island. And, tell the people also your nationalities, your family's background. What are you? What countries your families are, have blood in it as well. Give the people that as well.
I'm Cambodian. My dad's Cambodian. My family's originally from Cambodia.
Yeah. And you as well?
I'm half Laotian on my dad's side, and then on my mom's side, I'm Italian.
Wow. A little bit of everything. You know what I'm saying? You guys have great dinners every day. Get a bit of eat a little bit of everything. So, Ciana, when it comes to you completing, also I have here, you had a national debut and you fought during the pandemic, right? During COVID. What was that like, and what was that experience like dealing with that, and still, pushing on to today in 2026 now, and still actively boxing?
So, during the time, I think when I went to nationals, I had like 3 fights. So that was like unheard of. Like I needed an exception to get in. Like I had to go through a whole process just to be able to compete. And obviously it was COVID. So like there's a bunch of like health protocols and stuff. And I actually they make you take a COVID test when you first get there.
Oh, wow.
And it happened that mid-tournament, I'm like competing and stuff. And then they send our test results back, and I apparently came back with COVID. Like,
oh my gosh.
I mean, I was fine. Like, I didn't feel like sick or anything, but I guess it was I was just positive. But yeah, that was my first ever nationals. My first fight, I stopped the first girl. I think it was the first round, maybe second. I'm not sure.
Wow.
And then my second fight, I went up against another number 1 girl. She was the number 1 seed at the time. And I ended up losing that one, but I definitely proved who I was, because I think it was in like the third round. We was like right there with each other, and then I ended up dropping her, like just full on dropping her. I was like, what, 95 pounds, just dropped her.
Wow.
And yeah, I didn't pull away that win, but it definitely put me on the map.
Made a name for yourself on that fight, right?
Yeah,
there.
definitely.
Yeah.
Wow. And let's go into you, brother. You won in the 2025 the USA boxing national title, and you had to compete 4 bouts with a broken foot, and you still pulled it off. Talk about that experience and going through that at such a young age and still, coming out on top. Like how would you do that? If I had a broken foot, I'll tell you right now, this podcast, we might have to cancel it for a couple months if I had a broken foot. But you pushed through. You're doing this still actively. How did you do that? What's the mindset?
Yeah. So the first fight, I won unanimous decision, and after I have to make weight for the next fight. So after every fight, you have to make weight.
Yeah.
And while I'm training, I feel a pain in my foot, and it's like in my toe area. So I keep working out, and hold on, sorry.
No, you're good.
And I weigh in, and my foot's still hurting. I asked the doctor about it, but he ignores it. Then I fight, I win. Then after I'm done with the tournament, I go to the doctor's, and he does an X-ray on me, and my toe area is completely fractured.
Wow.
Yeah, but throughout I couldn't stop. Obviously, I had to keep going. Yeah, so that's that.
That's crazy. And how do you both feel like being so young and doing all this? Like, does it feel like, obviously, like, you know what you're doing, like this is gonna be you for life? It's not just a momentary thing, especially because you have so much success already so young. Do you see both of yourselves going to the furthest extent? Like, what do you think is gonna be the biggest, maybe accomplishment that you see in your future? Both of you starting. We can start off with her first.
So I think I could speak for both of us with this. Like, it's come to the point where we've been in it for so long that everything it just starts to feel normal now. Like, this is just our life. Like, box every single day, nationals, win, lose, draw. Like, that's just our life. But for me personally, as of right now, my biggest goal for the future is the 2028 Olympics in LA.
Nice. No, you're gonna get that. And you're gonna get a gold. How about you, brother? What's your reaction to doing this so young? Do you see yourself doing this, obviously, when you're older, retiring, doing it still for life?
Yeah, it definitely comes with a lot of experience, but I think my main goal is to go pro.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And then both of you, so right now, how does it work for those who don't know, especially people who are not experts in this field? When it comes to boxing at your ages, are either you pro? Is there like an age limit to pro? How does it work? What's the actual requirements of having pro and starting your pro record and everything?
So I know in Vegas or something, I think you could go pro at 16 or 17, and Mexico and stuff, you could go pro really early.
Okay, so it's by area.
Yeah.
Okay.
But over here, I think it's around 18. Go pro.
Yeah.
18. So you're gonna be doing that soon yourself? Like, you're gonna be, or you've already started the process when it comes to your pro everything yourself? So
me personally, I'm taking kind of a different route. With me already being on Team USA, I'll probably go more of the route to get an amateur status and then go pro a little bit later in my career.
Wow. What were you gonna say, Erlen?
Yeah, I was gonna say, how does that work? Because is it just that you sign a paper and it's I'm a pro now, or do you have to meet requirements join tournaments, win a couple tournaments, and then later on that's when somebody solidifies you as a pro?
Nah, you could just sign a paper. Anybody
Really?
could go pro at any time.
Wow. So what are your do you have records as not pro right now? What are your records currently, each of you?
I'm personally not sure about my record. I know how many fights I have. I probably have around 34, 35, but my exact record, I'm not that sure of it.
How about yourself? How many fights so far?
Yeah, me either. It's somewhere around that range as well.
Wow. No, this is crazy. And then show off to the people. What you have a lot of stuff. Show the people the plaques. Let's start off with the plaques to the right of you. Show the people where they are and show the camera and actually describe what they have right there.
So this one is from actually the national championships that we both competed in and won just this December. This is for being the most outstanding youth female boxer for that tournament.
Nice. How about the other one right there?
And then this one, I actually got it awarded to me from Classical. And it's just like, they call it an Athena Award. And it's just an outstanding female athlete. Because obviously boxing isn't like a school sport. So they managed to find a way to keep me in there.
Do their own thing. And then let's do the belts now. What's that belt to the right of you right there?
This belt is from actually the same tournament that I got this at.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. And then this belt, does it have like your name on it? Let's see real quick.
It doesn't have my name on it, but it has like
That's cool.
the USA Boxing.
That's fire.
And yeah, it's pretty cool. It's my favorite one.
Fire. That's fire. How about you? Let's see the belt that you have right there, brother.
Yeah, they're different colors because the white one meaning it's the junior division and her red one meaning it's the youth division. So yeah, it's just the same thing, just different colors.
Oh my God. No, you guys are
they
out here.
That's crazy.
And what you have some medals on your neck. We start off with you. What is the one that you're most proud of that you have on your neck that you could show the people real quick?
I'd say this one. This is the Puerto Rico. This was hosted by our LBC New England.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice. And what was the achievement there that you got that day?
It's just gold.
Nice. Just gold.
A gold medal on there.
Just gold. Look at that flex.
Number one fighter. Yeah.
Just gold, guys. Just gold. How about you yourself when it comes to the medals? Which one are you most proud of that you have on your neck? You got a plethora right there.
The one I'm most proud of is probably this one. I got this one in Vegas. I had fought like 3 days in a row against some pretty good girls, and actually like the girl that I fought in the finals is probably like one of my favorite fights to watch. So I'd probably say this one. This is a gold medal from Las Vegas when we competed in the Junior Olympics Summer Festival.
My God. And what would you say is the most difficult part that you deal with when it comes to prepping and training for the fight? Like, what are some of the challenges that you face, and some behind the scenes, being so young, and what is something that you both go through and have to focus on right before, each fight that you guys actually have to tackle? Give people kind of like some behind the scenes look at the process for those who don't know out there.
I definitely think the weight part of it is really hard. Yeah. Yeah, my last tournament I had to drop from 145 to 125, so 20 pounds.
Wow.
And yeah, but the training camp was about like 2.5 months, so I had a lot of time. Yeah, I just put on a sauna suit and eat clean, drink lots of water, and you should get down.
Listen, now you heard that, Erlen?
Yes,
He's giving us some diet advice.
Get onto it.
We gotta get the sauna suits. How about yourself? When it comes to your experience, what's been some of the most difficult things that you face? Like, what's the challenges? Being a young boxer and training for these bouts.
So I personally, as of right now, I don't cut any weight. So
really,
that used to be one of the things I hated the most, but as of right now, I actually had to go up in a weight class, so I don't deal with that anymore. But right now, or I would have to say probably feeling like the pressure. Like I feel a lot of, sometimes like I have come a long way. Like I have a lot of accomplishments. So especially now being on the team, like I know the last training camp I was like, obviously I was training to win, but I felt like I also was trying to train to like hold an image for myself. Like as a Team USA member, like I feel like a lot of people look at you and they expect like a lot from you. So sometimes the pressure of like meeting their standards is like a lot. Yeah.
A lot. No, yeah, definitely take it one day at a time because you guys are young and the talent is there and the pressure is there, is a good thing. But you gotta only do what you can. Don't force yourself to the point of risking your health so young, because you have a long journey ahead of both of you right now. What are some of your inspirations in boxing? Right, you guys are representing Rhode Island on a national level, representing the country, both successful, so young. But what are some of the actual inspiration? What's some inspiration behind the scenes that you watch tape of or watch studying? I was about to say when you were kids, but you're still kids.
Pretty much.
But you know what I'm saying? But what are some of your favorite boxers? Maybe top 3 if you each have one, and then maybe state why.
My favorite boxers, top 3, Shakur Stevenson, because he's just like, I feel like he's like the definition of a boxer. Like, he's slick, like doesn't get touched, he super accurate.
Nice.
Second, I would have to say I'll put a girl. I like Katie Taylor. She's definitely putting on for women's boxing right now, so she's great. And third, I'll put, I mean, this might be a little crazy, but I do like Devin Haney. Like,
okay.
He's a little bit controversial, but I personally feel like he always fights top guys like every single time. So I think, like, regardless, it's just super impressive.
Nice. How about you, brother? What are your top 3 boxers and inspiration?
I think I'm gonna put Shakur up there for sure. I think he is the top right now, active. He's really slick. His defense is unstoppable. And I think my favorite right now is Devin Haney. I think a lot of people underestimate him after that whole Ryan Garcia thing. And I think he's gonna show. He's actually like ordered to fight Keyshawn, I've heard.
Yeah.
Keyshawn Davis. And I think I got Devin Haney on that for sure. I think a lot of people underestimate him.
Okay, so you have both of them. One more to get your top 3. Who do you got?
Can we do all time?
Yeah, whatever you want.
Of course, yeah.
I think Manny Pacquiao is definitely my favorite. Definitely my favorite. He's fast, and I feel like I really relate to him, and a lot of people say that. So I'll put him at my 1 for sure, all time.
Wow. And then when it comes to, again, representing the smallest state in the country, you guys are, going, doing your thing out of here. We want to shout out, obviously, the family gym, Providence Boxing, located in Providence, Rhode Island, right there. I believe at the Atlantic Furniture Plaza right there with the flea market classic area. Talk to the people about that process, being involved in the training now and, helping other young potential future boxing athletes or just people obviously that just want to get into shape. Talk about a bit about that and the experience with the new gym that you guys have locally.
The process has definitely been long. It's been stressful at times, but honestly, once we started getting going and like really like things started picking up, I've really enjoyed. I teach the kids classes two times a week.
Wow.
So I definitely enjoy like bonding with those kids. Like they could be funny at times. So sometimes I even like join in with them just to make it a little bit more fun. So
that's fire.
I definitely enjoyed that.
That's fire. How about yourself?
It's great. We have a lot of new people. It's great bonding with the new people that come and showing the kids a lot of discipline and how like the little things about boxing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are some of the, if I wanted to learn how to box, I'm here, I'm a young, guy in Rhode Island. I go to the gym and I'm like, I want to be like you. I want to be a good boxer. What's that first like couple tips that you guys can like give us? Even if you want to demonstrate real quick, you don't got to stand up. You can if you want. You can do whatever you want in here, but don't knock us out. Don't hit us. But aside from that, like show people or give people some tips real quick. What's like the boxing 101 real quick with brother and sister? Give us some tips right now.
Well, obviously, if you're a righty, your left hand should be your lead hand, your jab hand, and your right hand should be your power hand. But if you are a lefty, you should your right hand should be your lead hand. That should be your jab hand. So it's just opposites.
See, I didn't even know that was. I don't know. I didn't know about that. The I know about jabbing. I didn't know it was like this called a power hand.
I said that.
Wow.
What's the proper position? It's like southpaw and
southpaw and orthodox.
And orthodox, yeah.
Orthodox. And what are your fighting styles, each of you?
I am like I'm right-handed, but I could fight from both ways.
Oh wow. Okay. How about yourself?
Yeah, I'm just orthodox. That whole southpaw thing. That's crazy. That's really advanced.
And then yourself, give the people some tips yourself. Just like your brother did, maybe some tips for the boxing 101. What are some of the things that you do in a session over there at the gym, and just in general for anybody watching that might want to be a up and coming young boxer, successful too?
So, like he said, your stance is definitely important. I think the most important punch in boxing is your jab. So, like he said, whichever one from your left or your right, like just that front hand, just keeping it out, using it to find your distance, like set up other punches. That's a super important punch. So, a jab is definitely like, if you want to get into boxing, just be prepared to have a solid jab.
Yeah. And being some young boxers, right? Some young boxers, I'm assuming you guys are up on the streaming game. You guys be watching some streams. What's your take right now on, the boxer who's seen a lot of success, Adrian Bronner, but now, he's just been on like a difficult life path, let's say, but he's seen a resurgence in the streaming world and he's tapping into that. I think right now they're doing kind of like a sober or just training marathon vibe. And are you guys seeing some of this? So what's your reaction to this? And what's your take on this idea of a boxer maybe doing this and stepping into this world that typically younger people like yourself are always in, right? The streaming world.
Yeah, I've seen that. I feel like Adrian Broner is really lucky. Mm-hmm. And I'm glad that he's taking advantage with this opportunity. Yeah. Because his life was really tough. I could see that. And this is his second chance to prove himself.
Yeah. How about yourself? What do you think? Have you seen any of this, the Adrian Bronner stuff?
Yeah, I've seen it. I think it's cool because at the end of the day, it is bringing like a new audience into boxing. Like, so maybe people who didn't watch boxing but are super into streaming, like watching him could maybe push them more towards the boxing side now. And AB is super funny, so
yeah, he is funny.
Do you guys have any like specialties? Like how you said, Pacquiao, very fast guy. Mayweather was known for his defense. Very hard to touch him. Triple G comes to mind too. He's very like nice with the just movements, getting around you and stuff. Like, do you guys have anything that's like, all right, this is me. My jab is crazy. I got a mean uppercut. Anything that you guys feel like it's been your specialty?
I think both of us, for our weight and our age, are really powerful.
Nice.
But I think I'm pretty fast and I have good timing.
Yeah. For me, I would say my best attribute is probably footwork, being able to switch stances, and my feet are pretty fast, so it could be confusing for my opponent.
And with the power, how was that feeling of the first knockout? Was like when you saw him touch the ground, where you're like, oh, I can really do this. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's definitely it's a great feeling. You feel like in that second, you just feel like you're on top of the world. Whether you like either knock them down for real or like the referee just decides it's enough and like stops it. Like, it's a great feeling.
Wow, no, that's amazing. Listen. Would you let her punch you in the stomach for $20?
$20.
I'll cash up you $20. You gotta let her punch you in the stomach.
We're talking about some championship fighters now. I don't know if $20 enough. I'm gonna have to talk about 100 or something.
Standing, Marlon, $20?
No, I make $20 out of that.
Gonna walk out of here with a fist mark right there.
If
black bruise.
We gotta go.
That thing,
the belt,
the stomach belt.
I feel like if we gotta go one day, like while they're in the gym with the gloves on. I want to see how the power is.
Well, we gotta stop on by. They gotta train the whole podcast network. All of us, we gotta stop on by. They gotta show us the ones and twos over there at the Providence Boxing. That'd be crazy. I got some stamina. I don't know about power, but I definitely have some stamina. So I'll keep up for sure because stamina I know is very significant when it comes to this. What are some of the craziest things that you guys do for training? For those who don't know, what's like the craziest thing that a boxer like both of yourselves do to actually prepare in general, aside from just actual fighting and knowing how to fight, but your body and just working on set stamina? What are some of the things you guys do? Like, do you guys run a lot? Or well, how long do you run? Ride bikes? Like, what do you guys do?
Yeah, I like to know like what's like a daily routine.
Yeah, what's a day to day? What's
Nah,
it? Yeah,
we run a lot.
Getting ready for? What's like a daily routine thing?
A daily routine. We probably start off some shadow boxing for a couple rounds. Then after that, it's warm ups for the first couple minutes. And then we'll either put our gloves on. If it's a sparring day, we'll start sparring. Sometimes we do up to like 10 rounds a day.
Yeah.
And then usually always, whether we're in training camp or not, we always end off with like running, sprints, something like that. And if I had to say like our craziest workout, definitely got to be the sprints, because I know someone in our gym, one of the boys on our team, he ran like 5 miles in 30 minutes or like 24, something crazy like that. It was like, oh my God, because it was like straight sprints the whole time. Like,
oh my God.
it was on the treadmill. It was so bad.
How about yourself? What's some of like the craziest things you guys do training?
Yeah, the sprints is definitely one of the hardest things. It definitely helps with our stamina, and I think it's the hardest we've ever did.
Wow. And what do you? There we go.
What's like a normal run? Like, all right, we're running today. How long does that usually be?
We run probably like 2-3 miles a day.
Yeah, like
If we
around
run
the block.
outside, yeah. But if we don't, it kind of like alternates. Sometimes we'll like run outside around like there's like a park nearby. We run around there. And then if we're not doing that outside with the team, then we'll do like sprints outside in the hallway, like a long sprint down the whole entire hallway.
My God, this is crazy. We gotta get to it, bro. What the hell are we doing? And you know, as far as coming up, do you have any significant fights, something coming up that you want to maybe share with the people? You know, especially is there anything that maybe people can go see you at? Any fights coming up that people can maybe go see you live at or anything like that? Whether it's this year, next year?
As of right now, locally there's nothing for us. I'm pretty sure. Like, I know I probably won't get a fight, and nobody wants to get in the ring with my brother. I'm gonna be honest. Like, there's people. For me, it's just kind of the case where there's not that many girls. There's not too many females around. But my brother definitely got opponents out there. They just won't take the fight.
They scared.
Definitely.
They scared.
Yeah.
What's your message to some of them out there that are scared to fight you, brother? What do you got to tell them?
Listen, man. Listen.
Let's get in the ring. Yeah. Come on now. Yeah.
Let's get to it.
Yeah.
So it's like at this point you have to look. I mean, outside of the state, is there anybody outside of the country that's like, you know, people they have to get for you? Or
I know at one point they was trying to get like they do like a Boston versus Ireland tournament.
oh wow.
So, but we still didn't get an opponent for that neither. So I'm not sure what happened there.
So it's pretty much still like how the professionals they choose their fights. It's like that too. Like they have their names and
yeah, it's mostly ducking. Like they just duck. Yeah, they just pull out.
Damn.
It could be like really inconsiderate though. Like we would be there like about a fight and they just pull out like
oh wow, they just show up during
minutes
the fight.
before. Yeah.
So you'll get ready for a fight, everything.
Yeah,
training camp.
it's happened to her many times.
Wow.
Many times. Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. Any last questions? Anything that come to mind? You want to ask them real quick?
I mean, really, like, whenever you guys do get that fight, let us know. Like, you know, let us know. We would love to go out and go see what everything's about. Especially in Rhode Island too, one of the the smallest state in the country and stuff. To have some stars, some up and coming stars be here is amazing. You say you go to classical. Are you also going to classical or?
No, I go to Cranston East High School.
Okay, so yeah, I mean that's crazy. Like we went to classical as well, so to see that it's still producing stars and stuff, that's amazing. Cranston East, that's wild. So
That's amazing.
No, it's just seeing the youth, you know,
Getting active.
Yeah, and like we're used to a couple of things like they're doing the street stuff, and you know, seeing that you guys are focused up and doing, you know, sports, and you know, it's amazing. God bless, and I hope the career like just goes farther than what it is doing now. Actually, real quick question, I guess, dead or alive, do you have a fighter that you wish you can fight? Like, you know, it's like it could be an older fighter, it doesn't matter, but you know.
Nah, not specifically, but I'm free to fight anyone who wants to fight me, who's willing to fight me.
Say if Pacquiao comes out of retirement, would you take that fight?
Yeah, I'll be so down. I'll be so down. I'll be so down for that.
Yeah, and then your brother said, but do you have anybody that I know nobody wants to fight you. Do you have anybody that, or nobody can fight you? Do you have anybody you want to call out? You know what I'm saying? You are, you know, one of the best female boxers in the world at this point. So who do you have somebody you want to call out at all out there that might be watching or anything tuned into this?
I mean, I'm not gonna say no names for like amateurs, but there's a girl out there.
There's one?
Huh?
There's one?
There's one specific one that I'm not really a fan of, to be honest. I beat her already like 3 times. She still got stuff to say, so I mean, I don't know, but I'm not gonna say no names for that. But as for someone that's a professional, I take anyone that Jake Paul wants to give me, as long as I get signed after.
Yeah. Listen, man. You know, and what's your guys' reaction to that? The prize fights and everything that's happening, especially Jake Paul being like the king of that world. What's your takes on that? Do you guys are you guys a fan of it? Would you partake in it? You know, at all? Maybe as like the youth, younger fighters, if he ever does dive into that world and the prize fights, you have some opening cards, maybe to have some younger fighters on there. Would you guys be down with that? Like, what's your reaction to Jake Paul?
Definitely.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I think it would put our names out more, give us more recognition.
Yeah.
Yeah, as corny as Jake Paul may be, at the end of the day, he is making like big moves, especially for the females in boxing. So I would definitely be willing to even get signed under MVP, whatever it is. So
I'll be fire. Listen, I could see it happening. You know, it's a big world out there, especially right now in the entertainment, where people, you know, they want to see fights, even if it's not just, you know, for belts and for necessarily records. People want to see all these fights happen, and you know, the prize fights, and the YouTubers are making it happen. So at the end of the day, I guess it is boxing. So, you know, if there's a way to do a fight like that and spotlight some young talent, I don't see why not. He's been doing it also with the female fighters, you know, having some female fighters on his card, you know, co-headline basically because of pretty big fights. So I do like that he's doing that. You got to give credit where it's due for that. That's a big thing he's doing right now. You know, any last words for the people that you want to share out there, whether it's Rhode Island, whether it's the boxing community, anything you want to share, anything on your mind, any you know, closing statements? Feel free. The floor is yours.
Come sign up at the gym. Providence Boxing.
Yep.
Sign up to
and
Providence
stop
Boxing.
ducking them, y'all. Let's see some fights out there. That's amazing, man.
But there we have it. Some young legends here in the building, blessing us with their time, stopping on by the studio. We appreciate everybody out there for watching this segment, enjoying this segment. The live stream will continue. We see the chat, people saying that LeBron James just said something. We're going to react to LeBron James momentarily. Guys, don't worry. Don't press that button. Don't leave. Stay on. But also, share to the people. Where can they follow you? What are ways that people can support you on social media? Give your handles. You know, all that. Share that for the people.
My Instagram's YoChas at YOOCHAS.
You can follow me on Instagram as well at Ciana Nonhphala, CIANANAVELLE.
Nice. There we have it. You know, any last things, Errol? Anything come on?
No, yeah. Like I said, can't wait to see, you know, where the career goes, and
Thank you.
you know, good luck with everything.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Appreciate you guys. We're going to take a quick photo with the champions. And that was a clip from our podcast, the Club Ambition Podcast. Cap, if you're looking to watch the full episode, make sure to go check it out right now. It's available on audio and also on YouTube.